Welcome back to our channel. This is Stitchin Something, where Kira and I share some of our cross-stitching, our quilting, some every once in a while crochet and other
crafts.
other fun crafts that we do. I'm Alicia.
I'm Kira.
And this is episode number 5. We're glad you're here. Thanks to those of you who have subscribed. Would like to welcome you back, and those of you who are new, welcome. We hope you enjoy what you see. We're going to jump right into the cross-stitching today. I have some projects that I have been wanting to just get going on, but Kira had started a project and she needed some of, which color was it?
Hickory sticks.
Hickory sticks. And I was using hickory sticks in this one. That's the American Sampler by Primrose Cottage. And the hickory sticks is up here in the roof. And so I pulled this back out and got the hickory sticks done up there, and then decided to go ahead and work a little bit further down in the house. And as I did it, I noticed that down here on the porch, the threshold of the house, there's a little bit of hickory sticks there. So I went ahead and stitched that. I decided that I hadn't worked on it, so I worked on those stars. They're very faint up there in the top. I wanted just to get that top section done. And yesterday I worked a little bit on these windows, just filling in. It's very close to the actual color, but I wanted it to, I just feel like it gives it a nice texture to have them filled in. And I'm pleased with my progress here. I feel like when I get to that alphabet down below, it'll go a little bit faster because it's a little bit less stitching. So that's the first one that I've been doing.
And then she's also been working on our next pattern. So she made, last time it was like just this and the grass pretty much, but this time she's done more of the, it's going to be a lighthouse eventually, but she's done more of like the little house that sits in front. So just a little bit of progress.
I went to the edge of the page. I don't always do that with it. So the grass is cutting off right here. It will keep going down the little hill there. But I just was like, I don't want to try to flip pages. Sometimes I do that. And this time I was like, nah, I'll just fill in and then come back to it. This is one, if you don't like doing different colors in the grass like that, this would be a fun pattern if you wanted to get a very variegated green. And then just put in some of the little wildflowers throughout that. That would also be a cute option for this one.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a cute pattern. For on Labor Day, I decided we should have filmed on Labor Day, and we both said, let's take it off. We're with family today. Let's just spend time with family. I decided to start Fall on the Farm, and I apologize. I'm going to make a little noise for just a second. I've had these patterns. It's a series of patterns. There's 9 of them that I've had for a couple years. I'm going to go ahead and stitch it. This is from their website, from Little House Needleworks website. I am going to stitch it that way with all 9 of them together. So these are the patterns up close. This is one, like I said, I've had it for a few years. I've wanted to start it and then I just never do. I finally kitted it this summer so that I had the fabric, I needed the threads so that I could do that. But I just think that they are such cute little patterns. I love the little details, like the little tiny crows with the scarecrow and fun little truck. You know, those are my vintage trucks. I know.
She loves the little trucks.
Obsessions. I do love the little trucks.
Sheep and trucks.
Yeah, but that one's a cow. And I like the cow. It's cute. The little animals, little critters on it. Cute little couple with their little farm stand. So fun. And the barn. The red barn. I don't know why barns need to be red, but they're so fun. The barn, my grandpa's barn was white. Probably easier to keep up. And then that will be the center one with the acorns. I did tell my sister-in-law that I'm anti squirrels right now because of the one that keeps eating all of my almonds off my almond tree. And so I like that one does not have any. So I started this just on Labor Day. Like I said, I'm finishing it as the 9 square. So this is as far as I've gotten. The rest of it is
Blank.
This is a 32 count. I had read on their website, it said that it finishes just over 13 inches. I just measured this and that's 12 inches. So for me, this will end up probably right around 12 by 12. And then I'll need a big frame.
Yes.
But I am excited about that. These would be really cute also as just single, any one of those.
A big pillow.
Big pillow.
Could be fun.
Yeah, and then somebody will lean on it and I'll be like, don't. Don't. I'll be like, what? Don't touch my stuff. I don't know. Maybe it holds up better than I think, but I just don't want people bugging my stitches.
Fair.
This one I might finish as a pillow. This is the Up on a Rooftop from Fat Quarter Shop. This is how mine printed. Just a note, this is from my printer, not from their putting it out, but this is how they finished it. And right now, mine is just finished to this point. I did change the border just a little bit. I don't feel like my sleigh showed up quite as well as I would have liked to on the contrast. I feel like different skeins of colors come out differently. My deer is a different color. The reds are the colors it called for. Just a note, you may want to check your skeins to make sure that you're getting that checkered effect. If you're spending all that time to change the colors, you want it to show up. But the deer I did change. If you notice, theirs is a little bit more orange. And I feel like my deer that's pulling my sleigh is a little bit older.
He's been aged.
Less like a fawn and more like the dad. So anyway, that was kind of my choice. Again, I did switch the greens. I reversed the light and the dark. I liked that effect.
Probably makes it stand out more.
My border is just red. Yeah. My border's just red and white. So the border that they had the pink and red for one round and then the red and green for the other. And sometimes I feel like it's probably just me, but when you put red and green right next to each other instead of having it be separated, it kind of turns brown to me. So I don't know. It's just a me thing.
I guess so.
It's a me thing. Oh, just a note though, as I started a fall project, I'm not ready for fall. And
it's still too hot to feel like fall here.
We're like 90 degrees today. Still warm. I know I'm back in school. I know I've got students. We had a couple cool days. We've had some rain, but I just haven't really felt the snap of it feeling like fall. So I am starting fall because I want it out in my house eventually, but I have not switched my house. We haven't switched the quilts here. Sorry, I'm still in summer mode. And I think the other part of it, I have been watching a lot of Flosstube and a lot of people have been talking about fall and doing fall things. And I'm like, I've heard a lot about fall. I don't know. Check it off my list. I've done fall. I don't know.
My dad got a car wash today and he said it smells like pumpkin spice instead of bubble gum, the soap inside. I guess the rest of the world's ready for fall, but my family's not.
On the news the other day, they called it the meteorologic fall in Utah. We've made it so meteorologic fall is September, and then obviously the fall equinox later in the month. So, but I am excited about September because I finished my monthly mini village. I'm so excited for this one. It's cute little schoolhouses, all the apples. On that, just a little note. I said that the two little people in there are me and my husband, and then I laughed because I didn't give him gray hair, and I'm not round. This is us when we were young as teachers. That's us heading back to for school, and so I should have changed the building colors to match our school colors.
That would have been funny, actually.
That would have been, I just, like when I finished, I was like, what have I done? I should have done our school colors.
Always unpick it.
To represent our high schools we work at. We both have our apple, yeah. I can always unpick it.
Just like?
I can. No way. But I can.
It's an option.
I did make a mistake I've had the hardest time getting these people spacing, and I didn't want them holding hands. And then when I decided it was me and my husband, I was like, dang it, we should be holding hands. It would be so cute. Okay. I'm gonna pause. You're gonna go.
I have a fully finished. It's not in a frame. Fully finished? Well,
It's a finished, and then fully finished is when you frame
I
it or
just
put it in a
finished it,
pillow.
and I'm just excited.
It's
I don't
finished, guys.
I
It's
don't know
finished.
if it'll ever end up in a frame or in a pillow, so
It's
this
so
might be
cute.
fully finished. But this is the Judge Not pattern that we got from, where did we get it from?
Shepherd's Bush.
Shepherd's Bush. And the pattern is by Plum Street Samplers. So I changed the colors, pretty much all the colors except for like 2.
You should post them on Instagram.
Yes. Yeah,
At least
I'll
what
post
you
it.
used, so that
I can do that.
people who want it. The pattern had a red sheep on there. This one that's the teal was very bright red.
Yes. And my favorite one is the sheep that's standing up. I think the pattern turned out super cute on him. And he's just different. he's derpy is what I call him. It turns out my parents don't know what the word derpy means.
I know now.
So
it's the
I guess
ones
it's
where
my
their eyes
generation.
are just kind of off.
just
and
everything's a little off. They're just a little strange.
But it's so cute. I am so proud of Kira for finishing it. So here's what I decided as she was talking. Her fully finished will be when it's put away in a drawer.
Yeah.
And so she probably won't show that at her house. She can't really bring the storage. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
no, honestly. I hope you frame it.
That's where it was. It was in a drawer before I brought it here.
Yeah.
So
I was at her house while she was working at it, and her husband was like, "What are you gonna do with that?"
I finished it though.
She finished it. I think you should frame it. I do think you should frame it. It's really cute.
We'll see.
Monthly mini villages. I did get my new linen, just the linen here, and the new pattern for October. I'm excited about this one. I will be changing the oranges. I like a little bit more rustic feel of oranges. I probably will change the greens as well to fit my fall decor and the way I see fall. So I think that's really cute. I also, those pumpkins with that picture, look how cute they are. Like the ones they have sitting,
oh yeah,
like their decor of it, those little white pumpkins. So, and I have some white pumpkin decor. I'm excited to get to do that one. So that will be fun. Also, I picked up my needle minder of the month club. I did not stitch last month's.
Oops.
Apparently, cats and books didn't make me go, oh yeah, I gotta stitch that. Sailboat? Yes. Cats and books?
Not so much.
I need to because I want to finish them all together. I also want to do the embroidery. I have not. I appreciate that she has been putting in the embroidery in a black and white so it's easier to trace. The first month it was just the print one that comes in the pattern, and either mine didn't have it or we weren't doing that yet, but I appreciate that Beverly's now included the other one for the embroidery. But this is what the front of the pattern looks like. I do need to get going on the embroidery so that I don't get so far behind that I just don't do it and then never finish it. So I have that to get on top of. I will be changing the colors again to fit more of my house. These are the ones that came with it. I do see that these will be accents in things in my life. I love the yellow and the cream, but that red,
it's like Christmas.
the red and green, bright Christmas, like Playland, get out your Crayola Christmas. The apple is adorable that came with it as the needle minder. So that's a fun little thing in my little pink box that I love getting. I love getting that. And while I was at the store picking that up, I did pick up some 40 count linen. I've done the first one on a 40 count. This has just a little bit of modeling in it. I don't think it's picking up a little bit on there.
I think it kind of is.
A little bit. It's very faint. It's very faint. It's just a whitish. She recommended white for them, and so I feel like it's okay, but I do like to venture out. But I thought that would be a nice linen to be able to do with those.
Nice.
And then a little bit more of haul, and then I have to really not buy so much haul. I really do. It's an issue. I bought from Primrose Cottage the new fall. I absolutely I fell in love. And there's a little one and I don't see it. What have I done with it? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. I drop it on the ground, but at least I found it. So the autumn ewe with the little sheep, not so derpy, but I love that they're standing on each other, and then that little turkey standing on top of the sheep is so cute. The Plentiful Harvest, which actually is I don't want to say, it's a part of a series, her sampler series. So actually on the back, she has that American sampler that I showed is actually shown on the back here to have kind of a similar feel of the sampler. When I saw it, this is when I was like, oh, I will be ordering today. And then I need to not watch anymore. And then the seasonal samplings. I decided to get all three because they do have a thread pack through Primrose Cottage, through their shop, that has all of the threads to stitch all three of those that I just showed. So I did decide to go ahead and just get all three at the same time so that I could just get all the threads and be ready to stitch those. I probably will be looking at my stash, some of the linens that I bought this summer on sale, to be able to get those. And then also Annabella's, I did the they had market this last month, and she had these two patterns as pre-order. They're the Tiny Towns. This is the quilted Tiny Town. I don't know that you've seen that. But it has some adorable little quilts on it. And actually there's a cow and a sheep on that one too. But those cute little Tiny Towns. I will probably finish mine longer rather than the drum. I've never finished a drum. I like being able to see the whole thing all at once, I think, on these. And then also the Thankful Tiny Town, which I just thought was really sweet. My local needlework shop already had this one made up, and it is darling, darling, darling. So on that note, I was at my local needlework shop earlier in the month. We did go 4 weeks on this one, so I've had time, I guess, to buy more. When we went to Shepherd's Bush, I was looking at Christmas stuff, and I said I want something that's religious because I feel like it's easy to fill my house with all the Santas and all of the stockings and trees and things. But I was hoping to be able to do something more religious. And this one, which is the Nativity Tiny Town, I'm going to tip it so you can see the actual Tiny Town the way it would be. As we were checking out, this was on my list. If it's there, I'm buying it. So we're up at Shepherd's Bush, and as we were checking out and I was spending way too much money, I saw this there, and I asked them about their color conversion, and they said, no, those are the colors and that's the linen. So while I was at my local needlework shop, they had the linen already kitted, cut, ready to go, which it actually looks so much darker as a linen color than it does on the picture. But I loved the way the colors looked muted, and I'm sorry because they're in a bag, but they looked muted on that linen. So I said, okay, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to do all of the called for just because I loved the way it looked up there at Shepherd's Bush so much. So speaking of Christmas, remember the stockings I was going to make? I have triangles. These ones still need cut to size. These ones need pressed, but I thought they looked so cute just sitting there in a little
in a
little pile of triangles. So I'm excited. Still gonna work on those. It's an ongoing thing. So.
Christmas is still in a minute. We still got a minute.
But you'd want to decorate before it's here. So that's a little tricky. Okay, so I did gift that other baby quilt. I meant to ask Kira to bring the diaper bag I made her. It's a sling diaper bag, so we'll be showing that possibly after the baby's here. I may borrow it back from you.
Yeah.
It's just made to be able to carry the wipes and diapers and just as a crossbody. And I'll talk more about the pattern when I actually show it.
I hate big bags or big purses or anything, so she got me something just small that I can, obviously I'll need the big bag for quite a bit of time, but the small one will be nice too.
Yeah,
So,
I
I'm
said
excited.
this will be good when you don't need to bring the entire house with you. And I also gave one to the same cousin of hers, niece for me, that I made that other quilt for. So I made 2 of them,
Yeah.
and it took, I mean, it was every evening, all weekend for like 2 weekends and then the week between. I said I can faster to quilt.
Patterns are complicated.
Part of it was the pattern, part of it was me, part of it was just that I was making 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of baby.
Yes, so I worked on the baby mobile. It's all tangly.
Oh, it wasn't when your brother was offering to wear it as a headpiece.
Sorry, it's all tangly.
The 24-year-old.
I haven't decided if I'm done or not. I'm deciding if I want leaves going down it. Goodness. It wasn't tangled.
It wasn't. It was not. It was like ready to go. And it wasn't the brother that did this. This is just life.
Just setting it down.
This is just life.
It's meant to be hung up. So you can kind of see there's two swirls that go around. Two different directions. But so I haven't decided. My husband likes it how it is because he likes the simplistic, but I haven't decided if I want to put just like a few little leaves going down each of these or not, but we'll see.
I've seen the picture of the leaves and they're really pretty, but it is kind of cool with them like floating. You almost don't even see the. I'm sorry, I'm just like moving this back and forth.
There's like gold. It's like gold string. You can kind of see it there, but it turned out super cute. I'm excited. We need to figure out how to hang it from the ceiling. So, but yeah, it turned out good.
Today was not a good day for the quilt backgrounds. We just wanted to have that.
Yes.
They're so cute. Those little roses
are
absolutely perfect. I'm so excited for her to come.
Yeah, we're so excited. I don't know, the baby's room is getting already. We're officially moved, and so we're finally able to get the baby's room ready more, which has been very nice. So.
And I remember you talking about moving back in like May. You were like, "We're gonna be moving," and I was like, "Oh, when you're that far along." And now that you've moved it that far along, you can see my horror.
It takes me a long time to do anything. So
if you drop anything, you're like, "Oh,
dang it,
that's a long ways down." Why is that a long ways down? That's never been a long ways down before. So I did make Kira another quilt. It's just little flowers. I apologize I didn't bring the pattern in to look at what the name is of it. It was a free pattern and just turned out really sweet, really light, delicate. The quilting on the back. Just some swirls, very similar to what I did with that other baby quilt, because Kira was like, "Oh, I really like that quilting," and so I was like, "Done. I will get that."
Super fluffy fabric.
It is minky. It is minky, and I did a taboo. I rolled, guys. I rolled. This is not how I normally function, but I had used a layer cake for the fabric for the front, and I had not gone to the store to get the binding, and I was needing to get it finished, and so I was like, well, let me look at it. And I was like, you know what? It's not so bad. So I did do a little bit roll over, but I do like that I feel like babies, the sensory, they kind of are drawn to that little edge to rub the fluffy. So excited to see her with that.
Yeah, we're excited. It's kind of crazy. So I'm 36 weeks as of yesterday. So she's doing like a month, a little less than a month, which is kind of crazy.
When's she coming? Do you want to show them all your tummy?
No. People keep telling me I'm tiny still, so I don't know. I feel massive, but anyway. But we had an ultrasound on Friday, and she's about 5 pounds 5 ounces right now. So she's a tiny bit small, but better to have a tiny bit small baby than a huge baby.
And they can grow, however, yes. That growth spurt.
Yeah, we'll see how much she grows this last month.
I know the doctor's good at it, and I know it's a good estimate, but I also am like, and you get the baby that's going to grow a half pound, you get the baby that's going to grow a full pound in a week. You just don't know.
We'll see, but we're excited.
You're not huge.
It's getting a little more real. We're gonna actually have a little baby with us, so we're excited. But
we were talking about like what fun life updates. I'm like, you're having a baby. That's exciting. Mine is like fantasy football. My husband, your dad, drug us into this fantasy football league. How
Yeah.
excited are you for fantasy football?
They asked how I was doing this week on it. I was like, I don't know. I haven't looked. My husband hasn't looked either. We don't really care.
And then my husband and son told her that they're like, well, Mom was actually watching. She was watching the game. She was getting into it. I'm like,
more invested.
yeah. I was like cross stitching. Oh, did they fumble? That's perfect. Good. My defense got the ball.
She didn't see the fumble, but
I didn't see the fumble. I just heard about it and then was like, yeah, points for me. That's about it. I do like my name of my team. Do you know what I am? I don't know what your team name is. We're in the same league, guys. We should know. I'm the Nifty Narwhals.
Nifty Narwhals.
Mhm.
Mine is Kicking Jenkins Butker from last year. It's my brother, and there's a player named Butker. He's a kicker. And so.
Does
I
he
thought
have
it was
Butker
funny.
this year?
No.
It's not even his.
I tried trading for him, but they haven't accepted my trade request yet. So I need him on my team, or else I need to change my name.
See, and I just went for Nifty Narwhals because I figured I could change it to Not So Nifty Narwhals
There you go.
at the end of the season when I don't
Depending
do so
on
hot.
how you do.
So that's about what we've got going on. Just having moves, and we did get a day up in the mountains with family, which was really nice.
Yeah, it's good to be up there.
So a little cooler in the mountains in Utah. A good way to get a break from
The heat.
the hot.
Yes.
And nice to just get away for a minute and spend some time with family. We hope that you guys are getting time with family, getting time with stitching. I think that's about it for us today. So thanks for watching. And anything else?
Keep stitching something.
Keep stitching something.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.